And pay attention. This is what I love about like challenger AD carries. Like, oh, but what can I do if my support is, what can I do if my support is dog shit? And I'm like, bro, you're the same rank like your support. If he is dog shit, who else is dog shit? So Poppy is absolutely ending. We have Fiddlesticks in base. There is no reason for him to fight. So what does he do? He's like, hey, I'm gonna have a good positioning where Leona can't ult me. Like right now, Leona could go on me. Look at Smash. He's literally ignoring him. For him, Poppy doesn't exist. And now, because Leona missed his ulti, he's like walking up. So he plays really good around threat. This is Smash. This was the competitor of Gumayushi on the AD carry role. Now, this guy is on Damu and Kia. He has multiple accounts in Challenger. And right here, I'm gonna show you a game how he wins doing basically nothing. If a silver player is gonna watch this game, he's gonna be like, what the fuck? This guy is doing nothing. He's just farming. He's 0-0-0, doesn't get kills. How is he Challenger? I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna break it down for you right here, right now. Challenger game, Smash fundamentals. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you wanna learn the secrets of pro AD carry Smash, how to manage your wave, how to play aggressively, how to have perfect macro without needing to have 20 kills to win the game, because we all know if you play in low elo, you can't always win your lane, you can't always stomp 1v9, you can't always completely dismantles your enemy. We're gonna see on Smash right now how he does it. So let's get right into it. So we're going to see a matchup that is quite fine. I mean, realistically speaking, we're talking about a Kaisa Poppy into Ziggs Leona. The way pro players analyze matchups is they compare AD carry. So Ziggs is just tempo matchup, he just wants to push, and Kaisa is fighting matchup, dive matchup. She wants to usually play strong side, she wants to play aggressive, but with Fiddlesticks it's a bit hard to play strong side, but I guess she can, because Fiddlesticks should play to pet towards bot lane anyways, because it's Xante top lane. But at the same time, Leona is countered by the Poppy, so it's pretty good. In terms of the diagonal matchup, like Ziggs into the Poppy right here, Ziggs is really good into Poppy. I love how Smash is playing so aggressively right here, like he doesn't really allow them to walk up. So diagonal matchup, Ziggs is countering Poppy because of his range, and Leona versus Kaisa, I think it's kind of skill matchup. So let's see what Smash does. So he doesn't push the wave. Do you notice this? He doesn't push the wave because he knows he can just zone. His all-in power is really good, so he can just walk up on them. Leona level 1 is fine, but when we're talking about Kaisa, Ziggs level 1, Kaisa is a lot stronger, so he doesn't even push. Pay attention to how he last hits the minions as well. Like he's always in fog of war. See, like when he last hits, he's out of the brush, then he walks up for the Ziggs to hit, and then before he last hits, again, out of the brush last hit, and then goes into the brush. The biggest mistake that low elo players is that they attack the minion when they stay into the brush, but this way you're giving enemy vision. So you see how Smash, how beautifully he played Fog of War, how beautifully he played the matchup. He truly understands what Kaisa into Ziggs does. He truly understands how weak Leona is level 1. He truly understands that Poppy has brush priority against Leona in this matchup, and he doesn't even push. This is super basic, clean. No unnecessary push, no unnecessary auto attack on the wave, and now he just goes for the all-in. Of course, Poppy is just going to heal very early, so we can get that movement speed. And Ziggs can't do much because Ziggs can't really farm. So this is a Grandmaster Challenger game. So I'm wondering if he's gonna start pushing right now, because he does his Xin right here. But we also have Fiddlesticks pathing towards bot lane, so he might look to slow push and bait Zin's our gank. Realistically speaking, with this mana on the Ziggs, like Zizao shouldn't really play playing for bot lane. He shouldn't really actually gank. I'm wondering what Smash is doing. So Fiddlesticks is pinging, and Smash, he can look for a ward, he can look for a base because he has 400 gold, so he can get Longsword Potion, or he can look to just help Fiddlesticks if he has actually struggles to get these two camps. There is no reason for him to recall since Ziggs has low mana, so he actually decides to go into the Fog of War and move to the river. Is he gonna find something? Not really. Oh, never mind. So Kaisa, okay, this is an amazing thing. Pay attention to Smash. So here you can get a cheater recall, and it's usually good to get cheater recall because then one, this wave, it takes a while for Ziggs to clear it. Two, the next wave is really far away, so the time that you spend recalling and going back to the lane phase, you have so much time, judging that the distance between the middle of the lane and the next wave is very huge. So if Ziggs wants to do something, he needs to clear this wave and usually push the next wave. So you have super good tempo right here. And right here Smash is thinking, fuck the tempo, fuck, I have really good, I'm in a good position, I have my potion, Ziggs is low mana, I don't need to recall. I can use my time that I have right now because the next wave is coming in 15 seconds in the middle of the lane, and I can move towards the river in case the Xin Zhao is actually there. Xin Zhao wasn't there, so he goes back to bot because he understands that the moment he needs to go back to bot lane is the moment the wave meets in the middle. He goes back to the wave instantly, and then obviously he sees Xin Zhao. But what I want to highlight is, one, he doesn't recall if he has an advantage. If I'm more healthy than you, if I have more mana, there is no freaking reason to recall in that case, okay? Now he's actually letting the wave to come into him. Ziggs is forced to TP, but Ziggs TP is only getting a tier, so this is horrible. Lovely. So Smash didn't recall just because he could get some tempo, but he wanted to use that advantage that he has to convert it on the river, to convert it into something. Can we go for a word? Can we, you know, go for the river fight? Can we do something? And beautifully played. He doesn't want to touch the wave very much right here. W from the brush, impossible to dodge because it's coming from Fog of War. And I think, yeah, this is a challenger Ziggs. Guys, this is not a silver. This is not a silver guy. Honestly, I think he's better than Guma. Okay, there's some people that think he's better than Guma. So this guy is not bad player, okay? Not bad player. A lot of players tell me, okay, but he's shit at the game. Like, I'm like, okay, is he really shit at the game? Like, come on, is he really shit at the game? Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. He might look for a dive. He is, I don't know where Fiddler is because I see three. Okay, those are clones, so he's top side. But he might look for a dive anyways. Okay, this is pretty int by Poppy. I see. Why didn't Smash follow? Well, Smash didn't know where is Xin Zhao. If so, Smash is thinking, okay, my Fiddle is top side. I don't want to dive if I don't know where is Xin Zhao. So what did Poppy do right here? She walked up thinking that we can dive Ziggs, but then Smash was hesitant because he didn't know where is Xin Zhao. And then all of a sudden right now, we just back off. Yeah, I see. This is completely fine. I mean, obviously, if you dive this and you kill him and he loses the wave, it's quite good. But if you die to Xin Zhao, it's actually not that good. Especially because if you're looking at Smash, he's like, hey, I don't need to do fucking anything. I need to farm. I have a CS lead. Ziggs is not human. We are in an advantageous spot. Why would we risk it? Because we don't know where is Xin Zhao. We are winning the lane by default. Think about this, guys. Like, we're in this case, we're gonna perma push. This is my trick. This is Smash trick against mages. Against mages, Hui, Ziggs, push. This is what I do. You push. So Smash understands, hey, I don't need to play aggressive. I don't need to do anything crazy. The guy has 12 farm because my brain is so big. I know wave management. I know macro. I know when to recall. I know what to do with the wave. So it's super simple to stomp. Why the fuck would Poppy dive? Well, all what I have to do is keep pushing, and they will bleed. Because now, if Ziggs died, it's actually really good for Ziggs, because Ziggs is gonna have the home guard in base. He will lose like 5-6 minions, but then he will come in the laning phase and he will be safe. He can farm. But if Smash keeps pushing him and dive the little brain Poppy dives, like if she doesn't dive and she doesn't die and you perma push, he's not only gonna lose 5 minions, he's gonna lose like 1-2 minions per wave, and you can push every single wave. Imagine you can push 6 waves into his tower, and think about if he's gonna lose like 2 minions per each wave. He's gonna lose a lot more, plus you also have pressure on the river. But if you kill him, it's actually horrible, because you kill him, he has home guards, he comes back to the lane and he can contest you on the river. But if you keep him low with mana, with HP, low into the tower, you can keep pressuring. If P6 wants to start Drake, Ziggs can't do shit, so it's much better. So this Poppy, we can see it's a kind of garbage player. Of course, it's Korea, so people also autopilot. What I want to highlight here is that he understands that Ziggs is low, he tanks the wave, he knows that the next wave is quite close, and now he's like, hey, Ziggs has no mana, so I'm gonna recall. There is no reason for... There is multiple reasons. 1 is freezing and staying in the lane. 2 is freezing and recalling. 3 is pushing the wave. Right now, recalling is the best because Ziggs has no TP, Poppy can stay to freeze the wave, and there is no extra item that he can get by pushing the wave. If he wants to get BF sword or whatever, pickaxe into longsword, or he knows that by pushing this wave he's gonna get a big power spike like Kraken Slayer or whatever, he will consider breaking the freeze. But in most cases, breaking the freeze is bad, and he actually just wanted to just recall right away while he has the freeze. And why do I say that he's doing nothing? I mean, if you're looking at his scoreboard, he has 1 kill, it's 5 minutes. Like, you can say, okay, but he's not doing anything crazy. I guess, yeah, you can say that he's just playing with fundamentals. Well, true. Like, look at this W. Like, you guys don't notice, but this is actually truly, he understands that now the enemy have vision on him. He understands that now, you see this, guys. he understands truly the fog of war. So when he presses the, do you see this, guys? When he presses the W, see that? He, like, Ziggs didn't dodge, and this is a Korean 1 ping. You see Ziggs clicks, pay attention to this click is right here. Why? And then now he tries to move to the right. Why? Is because like Smash truly understood fog of war and truly understood that he needs to throw his ability from fog of war. This is just fun. This is just basic thing. If you ask a challenger player and you tell him about these things, he's gonna laugh at you. He's gonna be like, yeah, I do it, but like what's so crazy about it? It's just the basics, right? So I see a lot of players, they climb Grandmaster Plus basics. Oh, but you know, it's little things. It's the little things that make the difference. No, it's not. Okay, if you're comparing Gumayushi with Pace, yeah, it's little things. If you're comparing Viper with whatever player, yeah, it's little things. Keria with whatever player, it's little things that make the difference. But if you compare like 2 challenger players, it's like the basics get them there. Okay, we're gonna go for dive. We see Leona on the map. We just woke up. Yeah, this is just really hard to play. Really hard to play for the other side. Now he looks to actually hover the brush. He wants to just go for the brush. So what did I like from Smash right here? So he truly got an advantage without really killing you. Because if you're thinking what is the best way of playing AD carry, it's the most boring way. It's the most boring way where you don't need to get kills. You don't need to be 20-0 to win. You don't need to be like, oh, but if I have a good support, I can win the game. No, it's like when I personally climbed to Diamond 4 with 200 ping. 200 ping, playing from freaking Africa, okay? When I did that climb with 60% win rate to Diamond 4, I was just playing very basics, fundamentally. I didn't have like crazy mechanics, obviously. So I truly just focused really hard on my gameplay, fundamentals, wave management, and this is what we can see from Smash. He's absolutely crazy in the head. So guys, if you truly want to get the system, if you're struggling to have influence as AD carry, I'm showing you that it is possible, okay? So many people, they didn't really have influence, they couldn't carry game, and they actually, even if they won the lane, they couldn't do anything after. They're like, yeah, but what can I do? Enemy top lane is 3 levels up, 4 levels up. Yeah, good luck, I'm fed, but I can't do anything. The people that you see on the screen, they climbed to Master, Grandmaster, they climbed to Emerald, they were Silver, they were Gold. We see people that this guy started from Emerald 4 and got to Diamond 2 in less than a month. If you truly want to get better, if you truly want to improve and get a system that will really help you to improve, that will really help you to get more influence on AD carry and help you to learn to carry these games and convert the lead from the early game to a lead in the later stages, guys, go to precise.com, book your coaching session to get the system that works for low elo and also for high elo. Because things that work in high elo, they don't always work in low elo. And you know that. It's just bullshit, like skill cap videos and like things that are not realistic to actually apply in your gameplay. Okay, like here, Smash just pushes the wave. There is no reason for him to move to the fight. There is no fight. He pushes the wave as fast as humanly possible. If you look on Nokai's ability and you press shift, you see that minion below 35% HP, they take 200% more damage. You do W and then you recall. So why does he think right now? So he knows the tempo of the Ziggs, he's on mid lane. He knows the tempo of the Leona is actually pretty far away. He understands that Tristana was dead, so now she just spawned and she's second tower. He understands that this is fog of war, and he understands that truly judging on the HP of the Drake, 2.5, he calculates the smite damage, so it's like now it's 2000 HP. He understands the time that the enemy team needs to get to the Drake. The probability of them contesting this is very low, because by the time that the Fiddlestick starts it, these people are actually dead. And we see that also on mid lane, we have a great trade right here, and Ziggs is very low. So what does he do? He channels the W. Why? It's because he wants to get Alacrity stack. See that? Or Bloodline stack, whatever. See this? So he got a stack. Now it's 135. So remember? Boom, 1.8. See that? See that, guys? Earn progress towards the legend stack. Okay, so what I'm saying is that if you participate of getting an objective, you get a stack. Okay, it is that simple. And I'm pressing tab and I'm like, okay, Smash, what did he do this game? I'm like, he has literally, the enemy Ziggs has 51 farm and he has 86 farm. Like, okay, but is he ahead? Well, let's see. Ziggs has 2.8k. He's literally 1000 gold ahead. Like, he's 3 kills up only with fundamentals. What did he do good? He knew when to recall. He knew when to push. He knew when to freeze. He knew what to do. He knew exactly how to play with his support. And we saw that. There's one time where Poppy completely grifted him, but he wasn't tilted. He played consistently. He didn't ping. He did just play the game, focus. Mental is very important on AD carry. And sometimes you won't be on the same page with the support. Even in this elo where you can say, yeah, but 2 challenger players think the same. No, absolutely no. If you take like 5 different challenger players, they will have 5 different ways of playing the game. That's why if you play in your silver or emerald game and you can't really get on the same page with your guy, then obviously, yeah, not much you can do. Okay, W. Let's see what he's gonna do. So he's pretty low right now. He needs to play for the item. So he needs to push this. So this is a Korean game. Remember that in Korean games people tilt a lot. So get the minions to low HP, blow the minions up with the Q, kind of basic, and then now is he gonna recall? So judging that, I don't know if he has Kraken Slayer. Okay, he doesn't have Kraken Slayer. So he needs to stay one more. He takes the plant right now. He goes immediately to the wave. You see this? He completely ignores the Poppy. So when you're asking, what can I do if my support is inting? Well, if you are good enough, you can have a system. You can have habits. You can have patterns. If you have patterns, like you need to be so good that even with a bad support, you will adapt. Now, why is Smash pushing this wave? Simply because he needs it for the items. Zinzao was dead. Tristana just respawned. He needs to recall instantly. There is no reason to touch this tower because someone is actually coming to the top lane and he knows this, right? So even though he could get up this tower, it doesn't, not this tower, this plate, because you have a reasonable damage. The only problem is you won't be able to recall after because Tristana is right there. So he knew this. So now he should go to mid lane right now. There is no reason to play differently right now. Yeah, crazy. So he has Kraken Slayer and does he have Q Evolve? He has Q Evolve. Yeah, this game is completely over. And pay attention, this is what I love about like challenger AD carries. Like, oh, but what can I do if my support is, what can I do if my support is dog shit? And I'm like, bro, you're the same rank like your support. If he is dog shit, who else is dog shit? So Poppy is absolutely ending. We have Fiddlesticks in base. There is no reason for him to fight. So what does he do? He's like, hey, I'm gonna have a good positioning where Leona can't ult me. Like right now, Leona could go on me. Look at Smash. He's literally ignoring him. For him, Poppy doesn't exist. And now, because Leona missed his ulti, he's like walking up. So he plays really good around threat. Now he stays left hand side because Fiddlesticks is taking 3 camps on left hand side. And this is beautiful because he doesn't really get influenced of the support. He plays so well and he's like, oh yeah, but this is a challenger Poppy, of course. Like, no, it's a challenger Poppy and he doesn't give a shit. He ignores her. If he's playing with a silver Poppy that makes the same decision and gets caught, do you think he's gonna do the same? Yeah, absolutely, you do the same because it's just a bad call. So you need to get better at understanding what is a bad call and what is a good call. And yes, sometimes you will get inted. Sometimes you will need to die with a Poppy in order for you to actually truly understand what is a good call and what is a bad call. Pay attention to this mind game. You didn't even see this. I guarantee you didn't even see this. So now he queues. He knows exactly the tower range, okay? Now he gets on tower shot. So he could just go in right now, but he actually goes in fog of war. You see this? Look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. He actually acts like he wants to go back, right? Mind game. But then all of a sudden, after he goes back, he goes immediately in. So he makes Ziggs think that he's backing off. And also, if I'm Leona, because usually Leona is patting to mid like this, right? And I'm looking on mid lane and I see this, I'm patting towards mid. I'm clicking mid if I'm Leona, right? But when I see this, I will probably click here. Right? So this mind game makes, you know, an out like a guy that might come now, an incoming guy, just be confused because for 2 seconds you think like, okay, Kai'Sa is gonna back off in fog of war. I mean, sure. And yeah, this is completely insane from Smash. He didn't really do a lot of crazy stuff, just fundamentals. Most of the things are fundamentals. And now Ziggs is hella tilted. He is so strong right now. So this game is GGBG Korean FF. Guys, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you like this content. Be sure to come to my Twitch because there I actually give free OPGG and I stream with AD carry, amazing AD carry content and educational content. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye, guys.
$5. If you have problems improving and getting better in the game faster but cannot afford booking coaching, on my Patreon you can access more than 627 VOD reviews, premium videos about how to wave management, mid-game macro, and tier lists that will show you the best champions to climb and to improve for your elo. And these are not on YouTube, this is only on Patreon, they're exclusive. Moreover, you can participate in the free coaching waiting list to get a premium VOD review. I'm giving away 2 free VOD reviews every single week. All what you need to do is simple 2-step process. Subscribe to my Patreon and share your OPGG and voila, you are on the waiting list. You're gonna get a personalized VOD review for any game in your match history. For just $5, you get not only the free VOD review, but a whole bunch of exclusive benefits that will supercharge your gaming experience. It's a small investment for a big return. And it's just $5, it's no brainer, right? But here is the deal, you've got to act quickly. The waiting list is already filling up fast. 55 people already subscribed to the Patreon, and there are 6 people that they are on board, they are on the waiting list. And more are joining every moment. Now, do you want to secure your spot for a free VOD review? Go ahead on my Patreon and reserve it right now.